Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's Course in Miracles, Lesson 313. I'm going to do the lesson, and then I have a download, and then I will do the light language activation. So I'd like to welcome everybody to the lesson and to the video and the channel, and welcome all those who are new to the channel, and welcome everyone who is returning. My name is Deborah Fraley, and I am a light language activator. And if you don't know who I am, if you're new, I am, like I said, I'm a light language activator, and I do light language. And it's a frequency of the divine, and it brings in symbols and sacred geometry. And how it's designed to use with the Course in Miracles is that it helps anchor in the frequency of the lesson that we do for the day. So, like, for example, if we are working on, let's say today we are doing, now let a new perception come to me. So this is about perception. It will help anchor in the belief system of perception and vision and what that beholds, and how this lesson applies to that. So it will anchor in and hold that frequency a little longer than it would, because you go about your day and sometimes you might not do the lesson as frequent as you may like. So this frequency with the light language just helps keep that in your field a little longer, so it can hold that resonance. Okay, so we're going to get on with the lesson, and like I said, we are on lesson 313. And hi, buddy. I think my Fred wants to join us. I don't know if he'll come up. I know he wants to, but I don't know if he will stay up here. You want to come up? I don't think he will. He's next to me, though. We just know he's here. So, okay. Now let a new perception come to me. Father, there is a vision which beholds all things as sinless, so that fear has gone, and where it was is love invited in, and love will come wherever it is asked. This vision is your gift. The eyes of Christ look on a world forgiven. In his sight are all its sins forgiven, for he sees no sin in anything he looks upon. Now let his true perception come to me, that I may waken from the dream of sin and look within upon my sinlessness, which you have kept completely undefiled upon the altar to your Holy Son, the self with which I would identify. Let us today behold each other in the sight of Christ. How beautiful we are, how holy and how loving. Brother, come and join with me today. We save the world when we have joined, for in our vision it becomes as holy as the light in us. That is our lesson for today, lesson 313. Now let a new perception come to me. I'm now going to talk a little bit about the download that I received the other day, actually, when I was out doing yard work. And I think it would be helpful to a lot of people that live in the United States or wherever it may be getting warm, because I know typically, we're getting ready for spring and preparing for, the summer months and getting our yards prepared, doing the spring cleaning and all of that. And I was out doing just that and doing what I normally do, which is spraying my yard with a particular chemical, which I didn't even think anything of it. And as we raise our consciousness and our awareness, it should have dawned on me. Things change, and certainly so must our products that we use. And So I was out spraying the grass because, I have like the chickweeds and all of the other things that, crop up um, in the summer. And as I was spraying the grass, I heard, "It hurts." And I'm sure, it was um, the grass and the weeds and whatnot it was the chemical that I was using on the grass and the plants. And I was taken aback. I was like, wow, I actually had to really look at, what I was using. And so it's just food for thought, I think, is why I'm bringing this to you, is because I didn't even really give it much thought when I was using that particular product. And I'm not going to mention it, but I mean, obviously, it's just maybe we could use, and I try to always use more of an organic product. But it was just like, my go-to of everything, what I've used in the years past, and it's worked well. But clearly, the more we raise our frequency and our consciousness, our things have to change around us as well. So I, need to be more aware of myself as well, included. I have to be more aware of what I'm using in my daily life as well, when it comes to multiple things. And that includes how I approach the earth, and so I just thought that was interesting, and maybe, that would be helpful for someone, a lot of people out there working in landscaping and, just homeowners in general, just working in their yards and just being more mindful of the products that they will be using around their homes. So, okay, well, I hope that was helpful. And so now I'm going to bring in the light language activation. And because of that, I thought I would channel the fairy stone. What did I do with it? I had it here. Oh, here it is. Okay, so here's the fairy stone. So if you just like to get comfortable, we'll see what energy would like to come through with the messages for today's light language activation. Thank you, Spirit. I'll be calling in the Holy Spirit and Ascended Master Jesus to bring in the messages that we need to hear for today's light language activation. Thank you. It's a very playful energy. It's like elemental in the fairies, and they're saying yes. It's not just for, it's for the elementals. It's like, yes, when I was bringing through the message about it helps, what we use in like working out in the they were agreeing basically is like, yes, it's the elementals, it's for everything. It's the birds, the squirrels, you know, it affects everything. So yes, if you could, they're saying, yes, please be mindful of us. So thank you so much for joining us today. And I hoped you've enjoyed today's lesson and message and language activation, and sending you so much love, blessings, and abundance. And we will see you tomorrow. Namaste.